Peace and joy, guys. Welcome back to another video of Drumheller Farms. Hey, today we got to go get some hay. That's right. Now I know you're thinking, wait a minute, what are you going to get hay for? I thought you were going on pasture. We are going out on pasture, but remember the community garden that we did through the organization called Grow Jackson? Well, they're in need of some more assistance from Drumheller Farms, which, hey, I'm perfectly fine with. You know, all the spare time I got, I'll help them out. So at any rate, we're gonna go to a local farmer. I located some hay for him, and we're gonna get about 12 bales on this rig. And I'm hoping we can also get my tractor on here, because you'll remember last year we rolled it out with the Greg Judy bale unroller. This year, I ain't got that kind of time to dick with it. So hopefully we will be using the tractor if it'll all fit. Now, I know my rig will haul it, as dirty as it is. It's just a matter of getting it to fit. So if it'll fit, it'll ship. Let's go. All right, guys, well, we got a load of hay back there. I don't know how well you can see it, but I'm actually just gonna head over there to this garden site, and I'm gonna push these things off by hand. These are some nice bales. I told the farmer, Greg, I said, man, these things are nice and big. They're big bales. I mean, I barely fit 12 of them, not double stacking, but barely fit 12 of them on the trailer. You had to really push them up there to get them in. So I'm gonna drop them off. Hopefully I can push them off by hand because they're so big. But while it's still daylight, that way I don't have to mess around with 2 trips tomorrow, because I'm definitely not getting my tractor on here. I thought maybe I could double stack them and get the tractor on, but that was wishful thinking. All right, guys, we're here at the garden site, and I don't know what he's got going on here this year. He said he's trying some mulch. I told him, you gotta be a little careful with mulch, because this can actually steal nutrients from your soil if this mulch has not been set properly. And basically it needs some time to release some of the carbon out of it before you put it in your garden, because it'll actually steal from your garden. But hey, man, we all got to learn our own way to do things. We all got it. Hey, I'm not saying it's not going to work. All I'm saying is you got to figure it out. It might work better than hay, and he might discover something that's even better than dealing with what I'm dealing with right here. He got all this for free from the township, so that's a huge advantage right there. I got a little squat life going on right here, and these bales are so heavy and big. Boy, I'm really hoping I can actually push these things off by hand. Alright guys, so if I remember right, the last time I helped grow Jackson, it was the same exact scenario as this. Out here till 10, 11 o'clock at night, loading things up to get over there the next day to help provide nutrient-dense food in a manner that is good for the environment. And I believe I was saying the same things to myself that last year as I am now. Keep repeating, it's all for the love of the soil. It's all for the love of the soil. Because honestly, I got other things I could be doing. All right guys, it's the next day. We're at the garden again. And got a guy out here spreading this mulch by hand, man. Shoot, I said, dude, I could have just put a bucket on here. We could have made an easy day out of this.
Got Nate rolling out the bales. We're back at the Tomlinson garden. I'm on the camera this time. You might have heard from me last year narrating. We rolling out the round bales, putting on a nice thick layer for year 2 of our no-till process out here. We've expanded the garden and we're trying a couple of different experiments out here. So we're pretty excited about that. But this part of the garden is gonna be another layer of hay, down killing the grass. And then we're gonna have a third over there that's just gonna be the grass, the hay, and the mulch. And then on that part, we're gonna have grass and mulch. So we're gonna have a couple different processes going. We're gonna plant an identical garden 3 times in thirds so we can kind of analyze and learn about what's going on. We love the mulch process over here because we have it in high supply. They'll just drop it off for us. The city will, so that's fantastic. City's dropping it off. They really love what we're doing with the no-till. It's great for them. We had that ice storm here a couple months ago, so they have excess mulch, and them being able to give it to us is fantastic. We are a little worried about our carbon-nitrogen ratio in the mulch, just because there's so much carbon relative to how much nitrogen is needed. Hay and straw are actually pretty close to that perfect ratio, but the mulch is not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna top dress with chicken manure to account for that. So we think we're gonna be in good shape because of that. Ultimately, we'll have a nice nitrogen layer down there because of the grass. So we feel pretty good about it. I tell you, these bale rollers beat the heck out of doing it by hand. Though I know Nate used to do it by hand, so.
Quite a bit of grass in here.
Quite a bit of grass. It grew up. You know, I was just saying to some students, the problem with fertile soil is everything grows in it.
Well, there'd be a lot of nitrogen that's gonna go down there.
Exactly, absolutely. Ton of nitrogen. It's all gonna die down there, and it's only the first year, right? Like last year we did this. We did it 3 weeks later last year, so we're ahead of the game, and it's gonna be good.
So you want me to leave a little space in between each roll so you can move?
Just pull it out with some pitchforks. That'd be great.
It's kind of down there. It gets kind of long where it doesn't want to roll.
Sure.
Okay, cut it so I don't have to get out.
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't want to mess with your AC.
Come on.
Don't want to mess with your AC.
Well, if you guys are wondering why we are laying this hay out down on the ground, there's several reasons. One, to stop weed pressure, so there will be virtually no weeding in this garden. And two, to prevent evapotranspiration. So there will be hardly any watering needed, because this is going to lock the moisture down into the soil, and that soil is going to be cool and damp all the time underneath this hay. To see the amazing results that Jacob had last year with his no-till garden, take a look at the link in the description of that video.
All right, guys, so we got all the hay spread out on the acreage that they needed. This is about a 1/2 to 3/4 acre. They're gonna mulch the rest of it. And I don't know, I might come down here with my skid steer and push some of this mulch around for them, because doing it by hand is not good. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. God bless.